the machine creates many of the same forms, at least on the outside. On the inside, we're all pretty different.
Allison definitely held some truth to that statement, given the amount of ink demon designs we have. Whether that be Yarnaby or Bird Poop with a Smile, these designs would have held up great in the final game. So let's discuss what would have went down. Now, when it comes to Chapter 1, I want to say it would play out the same way, just different ending, and I'll show you how. From this animation, it shows that Yarnaby looking at Bendy would show up just to scare us, and then we just evacuate like normal. But when we make it to the ritual room, something is different. That's right, it's Bird Poop with a Smile. Woohoo. Now, Chapter 3 would play out slightly differently, as this ink demon is not just going to chase you fast-paced. He's going to be a slow, sluggish Bendy. Now, during combat with him, I don't think you should try that. Now, as for Chapter 4, Chapter 4 is a little different because we don't get much of the ink demon, we just get that projectionist fight and that's it. But following the order that I'm doing, the design would have to look like this. Not so bad. Now on to Chapter 5, where one of the trailers literally had the old design of the ink demon. So with that in mind, what if that design still showed up, but when we get to that one glass panel, that's when we see the final design of the ink demon. And as for Beast Bendy, I'm not really counting that because that's different than an ink demon, yada yada yada. Now, Bendy in the Dark Revival is a completely different shift in narrative and character design. So, beta battered ink demon. No, but genuinely, I feel like if they kept this design in, it would have been pretty good for the narrative of the evolution of the ink demon while the cycle froze. Because please hear me out. In Chapter 3 or 4 of Bendy and the Dark Revival, there is a scene where the ink demon jumps down and the signal towers start blaring the color lightning effect, and then he gets transformed back into the small Bendy form. I feel like after Bendy left into that little corner, that would have been a good place to start his evolution into the final design that we got for Dark Revival. But hey, maybe my yap and my rant is unfeasible and not logical within the lore sense. But hey, I don't know. I just wanted to get a video out to you guys and share a topic that's kind of interesting. So let me know if you like this, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.